Hey guys, Ed from Paranormal Inc. Ohio here, coming at you again with another podcast. This episode is about demonology and demon possessions, the signs of it coming and the signs of having it, and what you can do about it to get rid of it. Demons have been here for many years. They were here on Earth before humans even walked the earth. Demons were a part of Lucifer's army that gone against God, saying it did not need God, they were higher than God, and they were sent to hell. Demons are here for only one thing. They are here to destroy and to take. They want nothing but to just eradicate what humans have. They never had the likings of being one of us. So what they do is they try to weasel their way in. And how they'll do that is they'll get in one of many ways. The biggest way is through a Ouija board. They are very, very bad tools to use if you don't know how to use them properly. All you have to do to give a demon its domain over you is to say his name aloud. So that's why on the Ouija board, when you're like, well, what's your name? And then it spells it out, and once you say it, it's got you. It's hooked. So it can come by that, or it can be held in a household or land to where rituals have taken place, and then now the house or the land is stained with that. It could be in different objects. We talked about possessed objects. There could be demons in objects. Demons work their way into you with three phases: oppression, depression, possession. Now, the oppression is when you feel it coming, everything is just kind of going wrong. You have horrible dreams. Like, nobody wants to get along with you. You can't get along with anybody else. You feel that you can't change. You see things in a whole different light than what you did. So, in that meaning, the oppression is where it takes over your body, which leads you into a depression. Your depression, you're very down in the dumps. You think nothing is okay, nothing will ever be okay. And what it's doing, it is working its way into you. It's working into its infestation phase. I know I said 3, but there is 4. There's an infestation phase where it infests itself into you. It's like a virus. It gets into you and it spreads like wildfire. And it brings you down and brings you down to your lowest point. I mean, you could get to the point where you're getting ready to, you want to commit suicide or you want to murder somebody, and that is what it wants. It wants to get that negativity. It wants to feed off of it. It wants to feed off your pain, your misery, your woe. It wants you to believe that God cannot help you. It wants you to believe that there is no help. So once it gets you down that far, then the possession happens. It full force takes over your mind, your body, and your soul. It's like a terrible cancer that just eats away everything inside of you. Now, once it gets to that phase, you can do what is called an exorcism or a cleansing to get rid of it out of you. It could either be a priest, it could be some type of high up religious person in whatever religion you believe in, that can come in and can say the prayers, that can pray over you and can force the demon out. Now, the biggest thing demons do is they don't want you to believe that they exist. Satan is the father of all lies, and the biggest trick that he has ever done to us is to make us believe that he is not real, to make us not believe in him, when in fact you should, because he believes in you very well. He believes that he can do anything to you because your guard is down, because you don't believe he's real or his demons are real. So your guard's down, and that's how they can quickly come in and take over. A demon can be in a lot of things. A lot of people think that some of these serial killers that have been here throughout the times have been possessed people, which they very well could be. A lot of serial killers will go on to say that they don't remember their crimes. They don't remember doing it. I know that Ronnie DeFeo, the man who killed his entire family in the Amityville house, he said a demon got into his head and made him kill his family. Now, there was talks of the guards in his prisons where he was at, that they would go to his cell for chow. And what they would have to do is have him turn around, put his hands out, They'd cuff him, they'd unlock the door, and bring the prisoner out. I've worked in a prison. I know how this goes. And it's true, that's how it goes down. But they would get ready to go get him for chow, and all of a sudden he's out of his cell, and the door is shut locked. He never tried to run. He never tried to cause a havoc with them. He would always surrender and say, "It let me out." They also heard lots of different voices in his cell. When he was the only one in that cell, they would hear different voices. They would hear bangs that they know Ronnie couldn't have been doing. But nothing was ever proven of it. Nobody's ever come forward with videotaped evidence or anything like that. So take that as it may be, but it could also be a sign of demonic possession. Throughout history, there has been a lot of evil. Adolf Hitler, what he did to the Jewish community, and all the others, the gypsies and the homosexuals, the horrible things that he did to them, the pharaohs and what they did to the Jewish people. There's been lots of evil throughout history that could also be summed up as demonic possession or just absolute evil. But know that there is help, that you can rid yourself of these things, and you can rid your house of these things. If you think something's going on in your home where things are dark, you see shadow figures, and anything like that, you can do a cleansing or a smudging, and you can rid your home of these evil spirits. There's also been a lots of commentary about skinwalkers. I did a whole episode of skinwalkers and the Skinwalker Ranch on my ghost stories on ParanormalIncOhio.com. You could check that out. It was very interesting. They also believe that skinwalkers is a Native American demon that can shapeshift into anything that it wants to become, to fool you, to take you, to kill you, to take you over. There's lots and lots of things in this world that is horribly evil. And demons, even the devil himself, could be behind all of it.